Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome for the week 38 class. Let's begin our class with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O Spiritual Master, I offer my respects to you, your servant of your Guru, Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries. Panchatattva Mantra. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण मंत्र. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Beginning the class with nectar of holy name, the importance of chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So in Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, the last chapter and the 66th verse, Krishna himself tells Arjun that one who surrenders to me,
Sorry, verse number, Mataji?
18.66. So Krishna is assuring Arjuna that one who surrenders to me, I will protect him and I will free him from all sinful reactions. So a very, very powerful promise Krishna is making, that if somebody surrenders to me, I will free him from all sinful reactions. So one's duty as a human being, it is very difficult to get this human body. And when we get this human body, our real duty is actually to surrender to Krishna. And now we have read also that how Krishna's ultimate instruction, which is in Bhagavad Gita, is surrender to me. If you surrender, then you just need not worry. I will take care of rest. We are so worried about in this material world about whatever is happening in our life. But when Krishna enters our life, when we completely surrender to Krishna, Krishna promises that I will protect you and I will free you from all the sinful reactions. I mean, this kind of promise no other God will make. If there's anybody in this class who's has an inclination, who's worship other gods also, then believe me, there is nobody who will promise you that I will free you from sinful reactions. Only and only Krishna can free us from all the past sins that we have done, but we need to surrender. So if time permits, I will also explain actually what surrender means, right? So we'll continue from here. But people, as you would have seen in this material world nowadays, actually people are neither interested in Krishna nor they want to become free from sinful acts. And therefore, everybody keeps on and on and on suffering. Because they're so engaged, there's so much of attraction towards sense enjoyment. They're so attracted to just me, my body, all that enjoyment is required. So whether I get punished for my sins or Krishna is ready to free me from sins, I am not interested. People feel that, I am just not interested. Let me just enjoy. We'll see who has seen death, who has seen next body, who has seen next birth. So why waste time in just, uh, surrendering to Krishna? So people are busy. So that is why surrender is so difficult. People find it so difficult. That is why, we remember Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur, who was in West Bengal, who to whom a prostitute came and she wanted to have a relationship with him. You remember all that story? Yeah. Yeah. And he used to chant 3 lakhs times in a day. Yeah, correct. And he was a disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Haridas Thakur, when that prostitute came to him and finally she could not conquer Haridas Thakur. And finally she surrendered to Haridas Thakur. She gave up all her sinful activities. And that time, Haridas Thakur gave her only one instruction. And that instruction is chant Hare Krishna mantra continuously and serve the Tulsi plant by watering her and offering prayers to her. So Haridas Thakur only gave these two instructions to that prostitute. You just do these two things, and what will happen? If you do these things, you will soon get shelter of Krishna. Krishna will, even if you don't surrender to Krishna, Krishna will automatically give you shelter. So, this, my dear friends, since it is so difficult to surrender to Krishna, it is so difficult to leave everything in this world and give up everything in this world and just think of Krishna all the time, is very, very definitely it is a very difficult task. So that is why Mahaprabhu, and from Mahaprabhu, Haridas Thakur, we hear that, he gives an instructions, just chant Hare Krishna mantra and worship Tulsi and give service to Tulsi. So if you do these two things, Krishna will so surely and very soon give you shelter and he will free you from this cycle of birth and death. So this, my dear friends, is the success formula for Krishna consciousness. So even if you're not able to do anything, you just be very, very honest with your chanting. Don't leave chanting anytime. Okay? So that was our glories of the nectar of holy name. So let's move on to the topic of today. So today we will be handling verse 9.14 from Bhagavad Gita. So I have earlier also mentioned that whatever we are doing in this course, this 64 weeks course that we are doing, whatever we are doing in this course, actually, it is directly, indirectly, it is connected to Bhagavad Gita. So somewhere we are directly handling the verses, and in some places we are indirectly learning from Bhagavad Gita. So those of you who are actually otherwise also attending the classes of Bhagavad Gita somewhere online, rest assured that in this class also we are covering, almost everything from Bhagavad Gita, but in a very, very simplified and very easy to understand manner. So let's begin our class today of verse chapter 9 and verse number 14. So in verse number, just one verse before 14, in verse number 9.13, Krishna is explaining to Arjuna about Mahatma. I'll just write. Like Mahatma, you can say that he is a very extremely pious and already a person who is already uh, understood who Krishna is, completely surrendered. So we'll understand about Mahatma. But Mahatma in sign language, we can understand that he is a very, very pure soul. I'll
Mataji, do you want me to type the word?
I'll type it. So you have heard about Mahatma Gandhi, right? Everybody knows Mahatma Gandhi. So why was he known as Mahatma? Was because he was very noble. He was very pure. I mean, he lived for other people's benefit. He was not into any kind of material things. Anyways, so it's a very material example. But the word Mahatma as such, we can understand that somebody who is extremely pure. Okay, so in 9.13, Krishna gives us a definition of who is a Mahatma, who is such a pure soul. So Krishna explains that a Mahatma is a person who is completely surrendered to Krishna. He does not worship any other god because he knows that Krishna is the original supreme person. In fact, such a person doesn't even worship Narayan or Vishnu. Although all these people come from Krishna only, but for him, he only and only single-mindedly he worships only Krishna. He only accepts Krishna as God because he knows that Krishna is the creator, Krishna is the maintainer, and Krishna is also the destroyer of this entire creation. So this person, a Mahatma, fully has full knowledge about all these things. And when he gets this knowledge, he becomes from, he becomes free from control of material nature. So if you remember, we had understood in the modes that how whether sometimes we are in mode of goodness, sometimes we are in mode of passion, sometimes we are in ignorance. Many classes we have covered about these modes. So this person who is a Mahatma is actually free from all the modes. He is because he is personally being taken care by Krishna himself. So he has already reached that level. He's already gone that high in life that Krishna personally protects and guides him. So I'll give you an example. Probably it will be easy to understand. You all remember the story of Narsimhadev and Prahlad. You all know the story of Prahlad Narsimha. So Prahlad's father was a demon, he was a Rakshas, and Prahlad was just 5-year-old boy, but his faith in Krishna was so strong that when the father asked, when the father saw that he is worshipping Krishna, he becomes so furious that he tried to kill his own son. Sometimes he put him in a room which was full of poisonous snakes. Sometimes he tried to throw him from a mountain, or sometimes he tried to give him poison. Sometimes he will, call for very dangerous elephants and try to, uh, throw him under the feet of the elephant. So, some way or the other, Prahlad's own father wanted to kill him. But every time, Prahlad was getting protected. Imagine a small child of 5 years old. It is so easy to kill such a child. But Narsimhadev was personally protecting Prahlad because Prahlad was totally surrendered. He had full faith that it is only Krishna and Krishna who will take care of me. Then, in another example, we saw Draupadi, that how when in the assembly of Kauravas, they were trying to make her naked by pulling her sari. Krishna personally came, and then that sari became so long and it was not finishing. So, from in the example of Draupadi, also we see that how Krishna personally protects, because Draupadi was also a great devotee and she was also surrendered to Krishna. And then we just had Govardhan Leela yesterday. We saw that how Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill. Why he tried to protect all the Vrajvasis? Why he was protecting all the residents of Vrindavan? Because all of them were completely surrendered. Right? So from these examples, we understand that when Krishna gives a guarantee that I will protect, you just surrender to me. So Krishna, we see that how he fulfills his promises. He's always there for us, provided we surrender to him. Okay, so now how do we recognize what is the symptom? If I come across a Mahatma or a pure person, how do I try to understand how do I recognize such a person? So here we understand from Bhagavad Gita this particular words, the symptoms of a true Mahatma. So a true Mahatma is always non-stop 24 by 7. He is always engaged in chanting Krishna's glories and he has no other business, right? He glorifies Lord's names. How do you glorify the name? By chanting. Then his eternal form. What is the form of Krishna? That he is holding a flute. He has a very dark complexion and he has got beautiful long black curly hair. Then he has a flute in his hand. He's always his body. So basically everything about Krishna's body. Then he always talks about the qualities of Krishna, that how Krishna is, uh, you know, full of love and he's always happy. We never see Krishna in an angry mood. Have you ever seen any picture of Krishna where he's angry? Krishna is always smiling. So, so this person actually is non-stop. He is always glorifying. He's talking, big things like how we glorify a person, how we say always good things about such a person. So this Mahatma, my dear friends, is all the stop, non-stop, constantly. He does nothing except chanting Krishna's name, talking about his body, talking about his, qualities, and talking about his Leelas. Whatever Leela Krishna performs, like so many demons he killed Putana and so many Vriksha, so many demons Krishna killed. And the Leelas he performed in Kurukshetra or when he was a small boy in Vrindavan. So, so many things, so many Leelas Krishna performed. So this Mahatma, my dear friends, is how do we recognize? We recognize him by understanding that he is all the time busy only in thinking about Krishna. He's thinking of Krishna, he's talking of Krishna, he's talking about his Leela, about his body, about his complexion, his color, his qualities. So this person has no other business. He's only and only talking about Krishna. So if you ask a mother, a mother will always talk about her child. So this is an example I'm giving you for you to understand that how there is a mother and she has a small baby in her lap. Anybody who comes to her, she will only talk about her child. Oh, my child is like this, my child is naughty, my child does this, my child that. All the time, she is only talking about her child because she is in so much in love with her child. So, can you understand? This great Mahatma, this pure soul, is so absorbed in Krishna. He's so he's so much in love with Krishna that he's only and only talking about Krishna. How Krishna looks, how Krishna walks, how Krishna acts, how Krishna smiles. So only thing this person does is discussing Krishna with others. And he has no other business because he is so much in love with Krishna. Right? So these are the symptoms. If you meet anybody who talks nothing except Krishna, then you understand that yes, he is at a very high level. He is at a very high level of Krishna consciousness. He is like a Mahatma because he doesn't know anything else except Krishna. Okay. So now, does this Mahatma worship anybody else? We learned that, but let's understand this point more in detail. So Krishna also has a lot of light coming from his body. It is said that whatever we see around us, we are able to see because of the light of Krishna. He has so much of light coming from his body that we can see this material world only because of his light. So some people actually say that, oh, God, okay, God is not any person. God is just light. Have you heard of anybody like that? They will say, oh, no, no, no. God is not a person. God is just some divine light. Or some people, what will they do? They will worship some Devi Devta. So many Devis are there, so many other gods are there. Whereas some people, you will see that they will worship some fake guru, like another human being. They will say, oh, he only is God for us. So, in fact, even in ISKCON, we have a lot of spiritual masters, we have gurus, but we don't say that they are God. We don't, neither the guru will say that I am God, nor the disciple will say that I am God. Everybody will say, I am servant of God. Okay. So now this Mahatma, my dear friends, he does not worship the light. As I explained that some people will say that, oh, God is nothing but light. So he will not worship this light. He will not worship any devata. He will also not worship any other fake guru who will claim that, I am God. I'm sure many of you would have heard in our society, so many fake gurus are there who will say, oh, I am God. Has anybody heard of that?
Yeah, Mataji, some people are
Yeah.
saying,
So some people, there are so many people in this world who are like cheaters who will say, I am God and you can worship me. Yeah, a sadhu. Yes, a sadhu, a fake sadhu. So, my dear friend, this Mahatma we are discussing today, he does not worship any of such things. He does not believe that Krishna is just light. He does not worship any demigod. He does not worship any fake guru. The only and only person he worships is Krishna himself. So let's look at this slide.
yeah, Mataji, some of the devotees are asking if this photo can be shared
Yeah, yeah,
on the
I'll
group.
show.
They would like to keep it, save it.
Okay, fine. I'll send it. So, this Mahatma, he does not believe in all these things. He does not believe in any kind of demigod worship. He does not believe in light. Yes, there is light coming out from Krishna's body, but Krishna is, yes, Prabhupada is, we can say that Hemant is asking, yes, we can say Prabhupada is like a Mahatma. We can, the coming slides, I've actually used Prabhupada in the category of a Mahatma only because for him, there's nothing except Krishna. He always preached, he always talked about Krishna, and his entire life was about Krishna. So, what does this Mahatma desire? What is the activity he do? And what is it in his innermost desire? So this Mahatma is very, very determined. He's very focused. He has a very strong determination that I want to go back to the spiritual world and I want to associate, I want to have the company of Supreme Lord. Like how in our family, in our office, in our friends, we have we have the company of each other, right? We have a friend whom we talk to. In our family, we have husband, wife, parents, children. We have their association, right? Similarly, this Mahatma wants only person in his life, and that is Krishna. So he is very, very strong in his determination, and he only wants Krishna in his life. And he's so focused that he's constantly chanting non-stop. He's thinking, working, chanting, and doing everything for Krishna. And his desire is that I want to go back to the spiritual world and I want the company only of Krishna. So his goal is very clear. His desire, his idea, his plan, his dream, his vision, everything is very, very crispy clear. So, but can these Mahatmas achieve the result? I mean, they are so determined, they are very focused, they are very strong. Means their willpower is very strong. Can they actually achieve Krishna? And how actually is it possible? So it is said that our previous acharyas, our Guru Parampara, they have fixed many rules and regulations. like observing, fasting on Ekadashi, fasting on Janmashtami, and following four regulative principles like, no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit relation, and, no intoxication. So our previous acharyas have given these rules. So this Mahatma is very, very strongly, very, very particularly, he follows all these rules. He never misses any fasting. He never breaks any law. He never breaks any rules and regulation. He very, very focusedly, he knows he knows his mission. For example, who a person wants to, become a doctor. So do you think it is very easy to become a doctor? It is very difficult to become a doctor. So when a person wants to become something, he will put all his energy, all his concentration, all his focus in becoming a doctor, right? He will not go out and party with friends. He will not enjoy going to a theater or eating in restaurant, because he knows that no, no, I have to spend all my time in studying so that I pass in good marks and I become a doctor, right? So being similarly, this Mahatma is very focused. He knows he wants Krishna only. He knows he does not want to come back in this material world. He wants to go back, and therefore he is always thinking of Krishna, talking about Krishna, following all the rules and regulations. He does not leave any chance. He feels that if he commits single mistake, then Krishna, he will not be able to go back to Krishna. Okay. So Mahatmas, these great souls, they strictly follow rules and regulation, and therefore it is said that they are sure to achieve the desired result. So let's have a look at this picture as Hemant was mentioning about Prabhupada. So here, how he always followed his guru. He went to America because he wanted to follow the orders of his guru, and because of his guru, he became a great devotee. Prabhupada will never say that, oh, I did this, I did. He will always say, no, it is because of Krishna's mercy. It is because of my Guru Maharaj's blessings that I am able to make a big ISKCON, right? So let's have a look at Prabhupada's picture, and there is Guru Parampara, right? Let's see this. So we see that even in ISKCON, devotees are very serious about following all the vratas. They follow all the ekadashis. They don't leave anything to chance. They follow regulative principles. No, but the people in ISKCON, they don't take any onion, garlic, tea, coffee, and very, very seriously, people follow all the rules and regulation, because if we do, only then we have a chance to break this cycle of birth and death. That is the only way we can go back to Krishna. So now, how can people like us come to the category of Mahatma? So, my dear friends, actually, bhakti is bhakti life. It is not very easy. It is difficult. But if you are determined, if you are focused, that yes, my goal is Krishna, then bhakti becomes easy. It becomes easy, and you can do it, perform it very, very happily. And you don't need to do any special strict follow. You don't have to follow any strict rules and regulation. So these are the only four things you need to avoid. As I just said, no meat eating, no intoxication, as in no gambling, and no illicit relationship, and always think and talk and meditate. Everything you just do on Krishna. So when we do that, so whether somebody is a sannyasi, whether somebody is a brahmachari, what is a brahmachari? A person who like people who live in the temple and who don't get married, like young boys, right? You would have seen many devotees in ISKCON who are wearing white, full white dhoti and kurta, and they are just serving Krishna in the temple. So they are brahmacharis. Or you are living in your family, like all of you are living in your family. So any of you can perform bhakti, any of you can perform devotional service. It is not very difficult. All it needs is your focus. All it needs is your determination that yes, I want Krishna and I don't want anybody else. Because Krishna promises to free me from my sins. Krishna promises that he will protect me. So if we have full faith, we have full trust in Krishna, then any of you, my dear friends, can come to the level of Mahatma. All it needs is just focus, determination, and constant. Like, what is the topmost quality? These Mahatmas, non-stop, 24 by 7, they are always thinking of Krishna and no nothing else. They have no other business. So even in your family life, you can dedicate everything to Krishna. Your money, your property, your education. Do everything to please Krishna. So in this way, if anybody can become a Mahatma, a great soul, pure soul, right? So was the class clear? We have come to the end of today's class. So anything you want me to repeat? Anything that needs to be repeated or clarified? And before people start questioning, I also would like to know about how's Karthik going on and how is anybody tried to engage other people in lighting a lamp? Were you able to inspire any of your family or friends? I would like you to discuss that also today in the class. Anybody who's apart from yourself and your family, did you try to encourage somebody else in lighting a lamp? And if you did, I wanted to share, please share your pictures, share your videos. Like I shared the video of that, I went to a shopping mall and we did a big program. So not that big, but even if small thing you did, even if one extra person lighted a lamp, then, you can share today. So you can raise your hand and we'll listen. I heard Nandini did it. So if Nandini is there, she can share her experience. I saw her photograph. She can share it here. Yes, we can begin the question.
Mataji, I can take 2 minutes to just get
Yeah, sure.
water.
Meanwhile, I'll tell them I'll share the screens, the presentation today. I'll just share them.
Yes, Mataji, I'm back.
Okay. Hare Krishna. So could people relate to the PPT? They could understand the pictures?
I'm sorry, Mataji. I've already put Uma
Ah,
Mataji on
sure. Okay,
spotlight.
okay, okay. I'll change to gallery once the speaker view. Okay, yeah, should go. Go ahead, sir. Sorry.
For Puja Mataji. So there were some two people I think I was able to uh, manage outside,
Okay.
but there seemed to be the family was a little awkward. That why do you have to show it outside? Why do you have to show it to people and involve outsiders? But I was able
Yes,
to do it with
you
two
have to
people.
tell them that it removes your sin only. It is for your benefit.
So that car thing which you had showed, no, Mataji, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
went,
that
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
not
correct.
possible, Mataji.
No problem. So you could have put a table outside your home, and whosoever is going and
So, uh, so I think Mataji family did take it very nicely. That Sasur, I think the father-in-law, they were like,
uh,
why do you have to go outside and stuff like that?
uh,
Mother-in-law or
okay, okay,
father-in-law saying,
okay.
yeah, I don't have to do it
Anyways,
and stuff
but
like
you could do two. You could touch the life of two people. That's
that.
very
Yeah.
nice. Did you manage to take any picture?
No photos, Mataji.
So that's very important. You must take pictures so that other people can get inspired.
Okay, Mataji, I will try. I'll
Actually,
say, but
You can take the help of your
Have we
family
just did
members.
the have we just did the puja? We put the Hmm. So Mataji, basically what Uma Mataji did, some I think friends, family, friends type, she printed the Kartik photo with the mother
Okay.
and child and then sent it to these people and they would do the aartis themselves. That is
Oh,
what
very
she would
nice.
do.
That is more wonderful. So then tell them to send their pictures. No, tell them that tomorrow, like today, they will do aarti. Tell them to send their pictures or videos. Great, great. So wonderful job. All my prayers. Hari bol, Hari bol. Very nice, very nice.
Mataji, I have a
You're
question.
okay. Yes, tell me.
Hmm. Like you were saying, fasting Mahatma wala thing, na? Like you were saying,
Uh-huh. Right, right.
all mentioning all the fasts, ensuring they are very, very strict. I'm not able to do all those, Mataji, but I ensure when the Prabhupada fast or some Ekadashis which are, I manage to do those. Ekadashis, I manage to do most of them. And these calendars, Mataji, and some of the dates are also confusing. And yeah, most of the acharyas and their own dates and all of that, it's quite confusing, Mataji. Don't
Ah,
understand. So
right,
yeah,
right,
so basically what you were saying that not missing even a single one, doing all the
right,
fast
right.
and all of that. So those things don't happen. So yeah, if there is something you can
Actually,
explain.
that is whatever you're doing is very good, extremely good, because there are many people who are not even following this much. So we know the standard. See, we know the goal. We know the highest. Okay, here, this is what is the best thing to do. So I'm trying. Just say, yes, I'm trying. And Krishna's mercy, I will slowly grow.
But the point being that, like you mentioned, how do we get back? Because if you're not doing it so strictly, we then still
Yeah.
stuck, right?
So at least what is in your control is dedicate all your activities to Krishna. Think of Krishna all the time. Tell others about Krishna. Discuss about Krishna. That is in your control, right? That you can do. Guarantee, though nobody has a guarantee whether they'll go or not. But at least if not in this life, next life will definitely Krishna might take us. So our journey has started. If not now, maybe next life. Hare Krishna.
No, Mataji, want to have just, yeah,
Bas.
this once. Yeah, this once. Yeah,
All
just a
my
very
prayers for you. Hare Krishna.
various. Like, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Pranam Mataji.
Hare
So,
Krishna.
Singa Singham.
Please,
This thing,
I don't want to take Sangam question again. There are a lot of other people who are waiting. If it is anything to do with Krishna, you can ask the question and not about Sangam. Sorry, Prakhar. Let me finish other people question and if time permits, I'll come back to you.
there's something Ramayana in that, Mataji, isn't there?
Okay. Yeah, I told you I've not seen that picture. You tell me what is there.
This movie, Mataji Singham.
Okay. So they would have copied something from Ramayana. Okay. Many movies, many people do copy from Ramayana or Mahabharata, some things.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hare
Yes, too.
Krishna.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
So, yeah, yesterday Govardhan,
Yes.
uh, Krishna, mm, mm, she sent a photo, Mataji. I think,
Send it to me.
at home, I think she made like a proper platform with Krishna and made like put a lot of flowers and put like a
I
face of the
haven't
cow and
received
stuff.
any photographs. She can send it to me. Any questions?
She was not, she was really busy. She will send it, Mataji.
Okay. Any questions?
She made like a platform, like a small temple kind of a thing
Huh?
with Krishna and
Oh,
all.
great. Great. Please share your picture.
But now it's done.
Oh, she made it with food, I think, huh?
Mm. Govardhan Puja. हाँ हाँ, there's a cow. छोटा बच्चे होते हैं and something I think she had done and all of that. I think what she has, I think the question is, Mataji, what now can they clean that place?
Yeah, you can clean that. You can clean that place. Yes, she can clean that place.
That's what she wanted to, Mataji. It's right or wrong? Is it
Yes.
allowed?
Yeah, yeah. No, no, it is allowed. It is allowed. Yes. You, you can clean up. Now the festival is gone, you can clean up.
She was in the pocket. She put it in a packet or something like that.
Okay. Yes.
So basically,
I
she can clean it, right? The point is they can
yes,
clean it,
yes,
Mataji, right?
yes, she can. The festival is done. If she did it for Govardhan Puja, it is the festival is over, she can pack up.
She should put it if there's no water, if there's no river, what to put, do it.
Okay. It's flowers or what is it? No, what she wants to put? Flower or what?
I think with rice and all those things, I think the kind of things they had made, all of those things, what to do with it.
So then you should have eaten. No, that is all prasad. You should have distributed to people, some poor people.
I think with mitti, I think Mataji they had made, no? With those
Ah,
things, they can put it in a river or something like that, right? If
you
there's
can
no
put.
river, what to do?
Yeah, what I usually do, I have a small patch of land near in our apartment. So I just dig up the old sand and bury everything inside and then cover it again. It becomes a manure. It becomes like a fertilizer. So you can bury it there. Why to pollute the water? Because nowadays nobody is polluting water. So I bury it in the sand.
Can we put it near the tree and all of that?
No, 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 don't do that. No, don't put it near a tree. You try to dig up some kind of a mud, mitti, or you have pots at home, empty it, put that everything in there, and then again cover it with mud. Don't put it under a tree. That is again causing a lot of pollution. Okay? Hare Krishna. We can move on to next question.
Thank you, Mataji. I didn't know. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
She's chanting the Hare Krishna mantra also. Hare Krishna, Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Hare
Thank
Hare,
you.
Hare Rama, calm down. Sorry. Hare Krishna, Namaskar.
Hare Krishna.
Draupadi Mataji, when the incident happened, what was she saying, Mataji? Was she chanting something? Is it known that she was
Yeah, she
saying
was
something
calling.
to other?
She was calling out Krishna. Hey Madhav. Hey Madhav. She was constantly calling because she knew her husband could not protect her, and she was 100% sure that Krishna will come and protect her. So she was constantly chanting Krishna's names. Hare
I
Krishna.
understand, Mataji. The second thing is there Govardhan, which happened yesterday, Govardhan Puja.
Yeah.
What is the puja? What the process for the puja, Mataji?
Nothing, whatever you have cooked at home, you offer it to Krishna. If you have a great place, you can create a mountain like with rice. I shared one photo of what Nilanchal had done it in my status. He made a beautiful Govardhan mountain with rice and all the foodstuffs. Did you see that in my status? I had put it there in the status. You can check my status. I think it would still be there. Yeah, no, it is gone now. I can share how Nilanchar had made his Govardhan Hill, and you can offer lot of variety of food and offer it to Krishna in the form of Govardhan. So basically, that mountain of food becomes Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I think Mataji was saying that he has some questions and stuff. If he can, send those to you, is that okay?
Yeah, yeah, please, please. Yes,
Videos.
most welcome. Yes, please. You can send. If there is, you can write a line of what you want to know. Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Meera. Hare
Namaskar.
Krishna.
So for the uh, Damodar, I mean, the video was sent, Mataji. You remember last time, the ISKCON group actually uh, they did an aarti,
Right.
and near my home we went to quite some many places, and then also some neighbors and all we did together, Mataji.
Wow.
The
Hari Bol. Let's
aarti.
clap. Let's clap. Let's clap for Vanita. Hari Bol. Why didn't you share any pictures or videos with me? Why don't you all people share
I sent,
photos?
Mataji. I've already sent video.
No, I didn't get anything. Where did you send to me? Let me just check. I don't think so. Got, I am very quick in seeing and responding to
ISKCON group,
everything.
Mataji. The ISKCON group.
ISKCON group,
I sent an aarti video also. The ISKCON group. Yeah.
Bhakti Vriksha group, huh? Can you send it to me personally?
I've already
So
sent
other,
that
so
also, Mati. I'll send it personally also.
other people were doing Aarti? Like, did you inspire other people to do Aarti?
Yes, 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 Mataji. Yes, yes.
Oh, because I did not. Oh, yes, I saw one video, but I didn't see you there standing. That you were asking some temple you went and you were doing it during the program there.
It was outside Mataji.
Oh,
We couldn't take a video of all that.
oh, okay. So
Malab,
how
it
many
couldn't
people
happen.
could light the lamp? How many people?
Many, 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 Mataji. Many, many.
Is it?
Quite a
So
many.
how many of you organized the program? You and you didn't even take the picture of the Lord's picture. Also, you didn't take.
I was with the Prabhuji. No, what
Gayatri,
some devotees, Mataji, which was one devotee with me, and we all
uh,
did this together.
Gayatri Temple donated lamp to devotees in Damodar month yesterday evening. Gayatri Temple, huh?
And this is in
Oh, okay.
Gujarat, Mataji. So the ISKCON Gujarat, there we went.
Okay, okay. You went with them.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes,
So now
Mataji.
you should try it in your colony area, like wherever you're living. You have your friends. I see a lot of your friends.
Ah, Mataji, I've been doing that also,
So
but I
then
couldn't
keep
take
taking
videos.
videos and very important, let me know how many people lighted the lamp. 20, 30, 40. How many people lighted the lamp? That is very important. Okay. Because we keep a record of all these things. And I also send a report of to my Guru Maharaj. Jayapataka Maharaj, I always send him report. I share your videos and pictures with my Guru Maharaj, and he always blesses all of you. So, and I always share in our temple these images. So the number is very important for me. So videos and numbers, please take and share with, because I have to further share with my seniors and to my Guru Maharaj. Okay. So next program you do, don't miss the videos, don't miss the number of Deepam that you were able to offer. Thank you. Thank you so much. With that, we come
I'll
to
try
end.
again, Mataji. I'll try.
Yes, thank you. So with this, we come to an end of today's class. And thank you so much, everyone. And I'll share the picture that you wanted in the WhatsApp group. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, Rasarati. Thank you, Saurabh, being you are on vacation and yet you came for the class. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. We'll end the class. Hare Krishna.